Hello, students. Welcome to our English class. How are you? I hope you're well. It's time to start. First, we're going to learn new vocabulary. Please pay attention. Cleaner, doctor, electrician, firefighter, hairdresser, interpreter, journalist, model, musician, nurse, pilot, police officer, salesperson, taxi driver, teacher, waiter. Don't forget, listen and repeat. Please practice in your house. In the last virtual class, we learned about simple present and present progressive. Do you remember? Let's do a review. We're going to start with the simple present. We use the simple present to talk about states, routines, schedules, and regular actions. For example, every Saturday, she gets up at 8 a.m. We also use the simple present to talk about what people do in their jobs and occupations. For example, he's a pilot. He flies planes to Europe. Students, in simple present, we have the subject. The subject could be a personal pronoun like this, the name of a person or a thing. Then we have the verb and the complement. Remember, in the third person, we add the s at the verb. For example, she. For this reason, we add the s. Remember, he, she, it, we add the s at the verb. And the others personal pronouns like I, you, we, they. In that case, the verb is in simple form. Now, the present progressive. We use the present progressive to talk about temporary events and what is happening now. For example, I am having breakfast. He is writing emails. In present progressive, we have the subject, the verb to be, and the verb plus ing. For example, have, having, the complement. Don't forget, you can use contractions and the verb plus ing. Like this. Okay, now students, open your books on page number 8. Look at the photo. Guess which of these words are in the text. Maybe both, ocean. What else? You're not sure? Don't worry. We're going to do the next activity, reading and listening. Donna's cousin Kathy is working on a boat this summer. Listen and complete her emails with the times.
Unit 1, Lesson 1, Exercise 2.
Hello. We're sailing from Miami to Barbados in the Caribbean, and I'm having a wonderful time. I'm writing this on my laptop. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, and dolphins are playing around the boat. What's a typical day like at sea? Well, I get up at 7 a.m. and we have breakfast at 7:15. We have coffee and toast. At 9 a.m., I go on watch for 3 hours. At noon, I start cooking lunch, and we have lunch at 12:30. In the afternoon, we read and sunbathe. At 6 p.m., I write emails, and at 6:45, we make a video call to our base in Miami. Then we listen to the news on the radio. We have dinner at 7:30, and I go on watch again at 9 p.m. I sit outside and look at the stars. And at midnight, I go to sleep. Now it's time to make the video call. Love, Kathy.
Very good. Please, students, in your house, listen again and complete. Okay? Now we are going to check the answers. But don't forget, in your house, listen again and complete the times. Okay? Now, we're going to check. Number 1, 7 a.m. Number 2, 7:15. Number 3, 9 a.m. Number 4, 12:30. Number 5, 6 p.m. Number 6, 6:45. Number 7, 7:30. Number 8, 9 p.m. And number 9, midnight. Very good. Now we're going to do the next activity. After reading and listening, true or false, correct the false statement. Don't forget, correct the false sentences. Number 1. Kathy is sailing to Miami. To Miami. True or false? False. Very good. She is sailing from Miami to Barbados in the Caribbean. Very good. 2. The weather is sunny. True. Excellent. Number 3. They have tea and toast for breakfast. False. They have coffee and toast. Number 4. She starts cooking at lunch at 12 o'clock. True. Very good. Number 5. In the afternoon, she writes emails. False. In the afternoon, she reads and sunbaths. Finally, number 6. They make a video call before dinner. True. Excellent. Now, what about you? Is this your kind of vacation? Do you think sailing is fun? What do you think? Yes or not? Very good. Now, our next activity is speaking. First, we're going to answer the questions, okay? And then you're gonna copy this activity in your notebook, okay? Don't forget. First, we're going to speaking, and then you're going to write this activity in your notebook. Okay. Ask and answer question about routines on the boat. Number 1. What time does Kathy get up? She gets up at 7 a.m. Good. Number 2. What time do they have breakfast? They have breakfast at 7:15. Good. 3. What time does Kathy go on watch? She goes on watch at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. 4. What time do they have lunch? They have lunch at 12:30. 5. What time does she write emails? She writes emails at 6 p.m. 6. What time do they make a video call? They make a video call at 6:45. 7. What time do they have dinner? They have dinner at 7:30. 8. What time does Kathy go to sleep? She goes to sleep at midnight. Now, ask and answer questions about what's happening at different times. This activity you're going to write in your notebook. 1. It's 7 a.m. now. What's Katy doing? She's getting up. Very good. 2. It's 7:15 now. What's Katy doing? She's having breakfast. Very good. 3. It's 9 a.m. now. What's Katy doing? She's going on watch. Number 4. It's 12:30 now. What's Katy doing? She's having lunch. 5. It's 6 p.m. now. What's Katy doing? She's writing emails. 6. It's 6:45 now. What's Katy doing? She's making a video call. 7. It's 7:30 now. What's Katy doing? She's having dinner. And finally, it's midnight now. What's Katy doing? She's going to sleep. Very good. When you finish to write the questions and your answers, you're going to check in this PowerPoint. Okay? Here we have the questions and the answers. First, try to do it by yourself. Then you check the answers. Okay. Now, the next activity. Reading. Read and match the job description with the photos. Okay, look at the pictures. Okay, first we're going to read and you match. Number 1. Marisa. My father plays the trumpet in a jazz band. There's a great music scene in Salvador. Who's Marisa's father? Steve Campbell, Milton Acevedo, or Ray Turner? Very good. Milton Acevedo. Excellent. Next, Ricardo. My mother teaches math and French at World International School in Acapulco. Who is Ricardo's mother? Isabel Morales. Excellent. Katia. My mother translates English into Russian at international conferences. She sometimes works at the United Nations in New York. Who's Katia's mother? Good. Renata Ivanova. Next, Jake. My father works with the Toronto Police Service and he drives a police car. Very good. Who's Jake's father? Ray Turner. Excellent. Next, Donna. Mom works at New York General Hospital. She takes care of people who are sick or hurt. She often works at night. Who's Donna's mother? Sarah Miller. Excellent. And finally, Adam. My father works for Continental Airlines. He flies planes to Southeast Asia. That's why he often away from home. Who's Adam's father? Steve Campbell. Excellent. Now we have the vocabulary. Ask and answer questions about the people in the photos. Choose from these jobs. Yes, that's right. This activity you're going to write in your notebook too. Okay? Now, you're going to make the questions and the answers. For example, what does Steve Campbell do? He's a He's a pilot. Very good. Number 2. What does Milton Acevedo do? He's a musician. Good. Number 3. What does Ray Turner do? He's a police officer. Very good. He's a police officer. Excellent. 4. What does Renata Ivanova do? Good. She's an interpreter. Next, what does Isabel Morales do? Very good. She is a teacher. And finally, what does Sarah Miller do? She's a doctor. Very good. You can check your answers in this PowerPoint. Okay, here we have the questions and the answers. First, try to do by yourself, then you check the answers. Now, we're going to do the next activity. Now, read the text in the exercise 5 again. What are the people doing in the photos? We are going to make a circle, okay? What are the activity the people doing right now? For example, Steve is flying to Brazil. Look at this. He flies planes to Southeast Asia. So, Steve is flying to Brazil or Japan? Japan. Very good. Number 2. Renata is speaking. Renata, let me check. My mother translates English into what? Into Russian. So Renata is speaking. Very good. Russian. Number 3. Milton is playing the. Very good. The trumpet. Excellent. Isabel is teaching math or French. Look at the board. She is teaching math. Very good. Number 5. Ray is or isn't driving a car, a police car. In this moment, no, Ray isn't driving a police car. 6. Sarah is taking care of a. Look the picture. Very good. Of a woman. Excellent. Now we're going to do the next activity. In that case, activity number 8. Get you ready. Choose 2 famous people. Write about what they do and say what you think they are doing right now. Here I have the examples. Okay? Here I have 2 examples. Number 1. Adriana Lima is a model. She models clothes at fashion show. I think she is reading her email right now. So remember, the first part, okay, you write about what she does. Okay? And the second part, you write, okay, what you think she is doing right now. I think she is reading her email right now. Look at the next example. Robert Downey Jr. is an actor. He acts in Hollywood movies. For example, Iron Man and Avengers. I think he is watching TV right now. Very good. Now, students, the homework. We have two activities. First, complete the workbook page 74. 2. Write about one member of your family and a famous person using the paragraphs the teacher wrote as model. This paragraph, okay? Develop this activity in your notebook. Okay? Don't forget to take a picture of your homework and send it to me. Okay, students, that's all for today. Our class is over. Bye!